Good morning, Sunday School students. And today we are going to do our Sunday School entitled Taxes Due to Caesar. Found in Matthew chapter 22, verse 15 until 22. Okay, basahin po natin. Then the Pharisees went out and laid plans to trap him in his words. Si Jesus po ito. They sent their disciples to him along with the Herodians. Teacher, they said, we know that you are a man of integrity and that you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. You aren't swayed by others because you pay no attention to who they are. Tell us then, what is your opinion? Is it right to pay imperial tax to Caesar or not? But Jesus, sabi ni Panginoong Hesus, knowing their evil intent, said, You hypocrites, why are you trying to trap me? Show me the coin used to pay the or for paying the tax. They brought him a denarius, and he asked them, Whose image is this, and whose inscription? Caesar's, they replied. Then he said to them, So give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is of God. When they heard this, they were amazed, so they left him and went away. Wala pong nagawa ang mga Pariseo, mga Sunday School student, because Jesus Christ has a lot of, even now, so full of wisdom, that no man in this world na pwedeng makakompare sa wisdom po ng ating Panginoong Hesus. So, marami pong ginawa ang mga Pariseo during that time to trap Jesus Christ so that yung mga words ni Jesus ay magiging magagamit nila to, put Jesus in jail. So, para maaristo at para mabigyan ng kasalanan ang ating Panginoong Hesus. But they didn't find any mistakes or any offenses against Jesus Christ. Wala pong nagawa si Jesus na paglalabag o pagtataksil o paggawa ng mga bagay against the law of the Israel. So, ito po ay nagiging trap ng mga Pariseo na sino ba, kailangan ba nating magbigay o magbayad ng buwis? Pero sabi ni Jesus, ano po bang nakikita mo sa perang ito? Kaninong mukha ito? And they said, that is face of Caesar. Sabi ni Panginoong Hesus, ibigay ang kay Caesar, ibigay ang sa Diyos, ang para sa Diyos. Ngayong umagang ito, we are going to learn na may mga bagay sa ating buhay na para sa mundong ito ay dapat nating ibigay. Pero meron ding para sa Panginoon na dapat nating ibigay para sa Panginoon. Like for example, maraming mga taong nagsasabi, I don't wanna follow the traffic rules kasi sa mundo lang ito eh. Does it mean na approve na yan sa Panginoon? I don't think so. Ayaw ko nang trabaho kasi God will support me, di ba? Marami pang iba na magsasabing, ayaw ko nang magbigay ng tax sa government kasi corrupt ang mayor namin, corrupt ang governor namin, corrupt ang mga official sa government. Does it mean you don't need to pay taxes? You don't need to follow the rules and the regulations in this land? Well, I would like to tell you, sabi ni Panginoong Hesus, ibigay ang Caesar, ang para kay Caesar. Ibig sabihin, may mga bagay sa mundo that we need to respect and we need to honor and also we need to uphold, especially the authority na binigay ng Diyos po dito sa mundong ito. And also, give to God what is due to Him or for Him. So, isa pong pagpapaliwanag ng ating mahal na Panginoong Hesus na marami po dito sa buhay natin na pwede nating gamitin to honor the authorities in this land and marami pong bagay na kailangan nating ibalik para sa Panginoon. And itouch ko na rin ito, even to our tithes, ang 10% po dyan, sacred po yan, sa Panginoon po yan. So in terms of finances, ang 10% po, 10% nga lang ang, di ba, ang sinabi ng Diyos na sagrado. na ibig sabihin, para sa Kanya yan. Kaya itong tithes, itong 10% of our income, sacred po yan. Huwag po natin gagastusin yan. Ibalik po natin yan sa Panginoon. Kung saan po kayo, ang local church ninyo, you belong, you must give it back to God by, giving the tithe to our own local churches. So, tama po yung ginawa ninyo. And that is the sacredness of the thing which is God. Ibigay natin pabalik sa Kanya, ma-experience po natin yung natawag nating the result of our faithfulness towards the commandments and of course, yung mga pag-obey natin sa ating mahal na Panginoong Hesus. Mga kapatid, isa itong pagbabahagi natin ng ating kaalaman tungkol sa sinabi ni Jesus Christ dito na give to Caesar what is for Caesar and to God what is for God. Ang context po nito talaga na tinatrap kasi si Jesus Christ eh. Kaya yung sagot po niya ay parang, di ba, parang pang dismaya doon sa mga Pariseo. Kasi alam ni Jesus Christ yung mga evil intention ng mga taong ito. That's why ang sagot din niya parang para lang maibahagi at maibalik yung pagtatrap sa mga Pariseo. So, pero makikita natin most of the parables, most of the teaching of Jesus Christ talks about the kingdom wealth, talks about our responsibility and our accountability. God has given us the dominion. And this dominion, it does not only talk about the leadership, but it also talks about management. Kailangan po tayong mabuting mangangalaga sa mga bagay dito sa mundo. We must be a good manager or make yourself better than before. Kailangan po natin yan, mga Sunday School student. Kasi po, may pagkakataon tayo makapag-serve sa Panginoon when we give back what is due for Him. Itong buhay na ito ay para sa Diyos. Diba? For Him, in Him, and through Him, and by Him, you are being created. Ibig sabihin po, walang kahit isa sa mundong ito na pinag-aari po natin. Kundi po, ang Diyos ang nagmamay-ari sa buhay natin kahit karapat. Dapat lamang ibigay ito pabalik para sa Kanya. Amen? Palakpakan po natin si Jesus Christ. So ngayon po, ang sa pagpapatuloy po nito, sa pag-aaral natin ngayong umagang ito, kailangan po nating tingnan kung ano po ba ang mga bagay para sa Diyos na maibalik natin sa Kanya. Ito po ay sa ministry, by doing our ministry, being faithful sa ministry. If you are an intercessor's ministry, be faithful. Pray, go on time, di ba? Or before time. Huwag mag-late, di po ba? If you're in the young people, then try to encourage other young people as well. If you are in the music team, then practice, di ba? Make everything that you do as for the Lord. Para sa Panginoong Diyos, not for the pastor, not for other people, or sa crush mo dyan na, ay, Lord, andito yung crush ko. Diba? Gusto ko siyang ma-impress. Yun, maling intention na po yun. Because what is due for the Lord, give it back to Him. Kailangan po nating tingnan ang intention po ng puso natin. Kung saan po ba nanggagaling itong mga lahat ng mga ginagawa natin. Kaya mga Sunday School student, we need to check our heart. Lord, every time na may gagawin tayo para sa Panginoon, Lord, this is for you. And even if you are just cleaning the house of the Lord, if you are, joining the Bible study, supporting your leaders, yan po. Yan ang mga paglilingkod sa ating mahal na Panginoong Hesus. Because if you really love God, you serve His people. And that's one side of the coin na sinabi ni Panginoong Hesus, that we must give to God what is due for Him. Kailangan po nating alagaan ang mga bagay na binigay ng Diyos sa atin at ang pag-aalaga nito ay pag-cultivate para mag-flourish and it will multiply. Sa lahat ng binigay ng Diyos sa atin, accountable po tayo na ibalik sa Kanya. As His children, as His servant, as His masterpiece, kailangan po nating magiging mabuting nangangalaga kung ano man ang binigay ng ating mahal na Panginoong Hesus. Mga kapatid, it's another day that we have learned about the Bible. We have learned about the life of being a child, isang lingkod ng Panginoon. Give to Caesar what is for Caesar and give to God what is for Him. Lahat ng sa atin po, ibabalik natin sa ating mahal na Panginoong Hesus. Salamat! Ang double shalom forever. I love you very much, my Sunday School students. Till next week. See you! And a double shalom sa lahat po na andito. Salamat po sa pagpunta at sa pakikinig. Thank you.